Hello Internet, today I'm in my workshop and I'm going to be painting portrait. It's one I did earlier today. This is a workshop I built in my garden, and I've made a nice white wall, but my iPhone didn't want to render the time-lapse, so we're missing a big chunk of this, so sorry about that. So it's basically GoPro footage. So I'm a bit tall, so it's not the best angle, but whatever. Right, so I've put a bit of paint on the wall, and then I've used the projector to trace the face. Whenever I can, I always like to use a projector. Second best would be doodle grid, and last would be freehand, I guess. So in this case, I'm starting with a mid-tone. This is Tana Brown. The paint I'm using today, or as usual, is 94 MTN 94. So I've got Tana Brown. It's a lot lighter on the wall than you actually think. When you look at the donut, it looks a lot darker. I really like this picture because of the glasses on Photoshop. I changed the picture to I'm sort of doing a new style. I'm kind of bored of the monotone colors that I was doing, so I'm adding a bit of color and mess and drips and whatever in the background and merging the whole thing. So let me know in the comment what you think about this, and also what you think about this format of video. I'm going to try to do more time-lapse, but like I said, it didn't work today. But also let me know if you prefer chop and change or time-lapse, and I shall do that. In this case, it would have been really good to have Eldorado yellow, but I didn't have it. My resident color is light yellow. It's a really good opaque color, but in this case it's just a bit too bright, so I had to go back and forth with yellow and orange and work with the shades. In this case, I'm using the second mid-tone. This is bean brown, and now I'm switching to my favorite color, which is chocolate brown. In this case, everything that you're going to see that looks black is actually chocolate brown. I've only used black at the very end for the eyelashes and just to sign the piece. If you're new to 94 or cans in general, if you have a navy blue or dark brown or anything but black, it works really well. And same with white. If you get like a beige or something, they just work better. And also it's good to keep black and white for the very end, because once you go black or white, you can't go darker or lighter. So by using a dark brown, I can add black on top. So then I got one shade darker. And I don't know why, it's something to do with the pigment in this color, but it gives you the best control, even better than black. So I really like this color. And there I'm just having a go. I haven't painted in a while. I'm just starting again. I'm finding my feet, but also I wanted to enjoy it. So I don't really have much of a rhythm on this. If I was doing a job, it'd be a bit more structured, but today I just wanted to have fun, so I'm jumping from here and there and this color. What I try to do though is, once I've got a beige, I'm going everywhere it's got beige, dark brown everywhere it's got dark brown, and so on. It's just a quicker way to work, and you don't have to keep swapping cans and caps. I started using the hardcore cap at the beginning, the orange one. I really like this cap, especially on the 94 and in the winter. It gives you a lot of control. In the summer it's a bit harder, and on some other cans it's a bit harder. But like I said, I haven't painted in a minute, so I'll just switch to a Skinny Pro. This is the old Alien, and it was just easier. Normally I prefer to use the hardcore because it's just quicker. Especially in the winter, you get to control it a lot easier. But for pretty much the whole piece, apart from a few doodads in the background, I just stayed with the Skinny Pro. What's interesting in the winter is they freeze and they clog. But yeah, whatever. And there I'm just adding a bit of randomness. So with the glasses, I had about so this is a lava orange, which I think is the best orange in 94. So I'm overlapping. I'm sort of dusting on the orange to create a slightly darker yellow without going too orange, unless in the corners there, as I wanted to go a bit darker. And over the top I added transparent black and transparent white to create different shades, and then a beige at the end. I hardly put any white on the highlights. I just didn't want it to be too plastic. And there I'm just really pressing fully on the cap and moving fairly quickly, as opposed to moving slowly and pressing hardly. If you're moving slowly and pressing hardly, you get those little dots, which are great for highlights, and I do that in a bit. But since there, what I want to do is some very fine blends. I got to press fully and move fairly quickly. And I really like the effect that the color, the color of the glasses look like on the cheeks. I think the original picture, it was more like an amber sort of color. I didn't really love it, so I made it bright yellow. I tried to make the glasses pink, but they just look a bit fake. So I settled for orange, which kind of surprised me because I normally don't do orange, but I think that looked okay. And funny enough, the glasses are the part that took the longest, because I just kept overlapping the colors to pinpoint what I wanted. And they're funny shapes as well. They're not round, so yeah, I just had to keep going over. Again, I wanted to take my time and do it properly, and I was having a bit of trouble with the cameras, so that's what we got. In a winter like this, you really get some good control on the cans. It's really nice. My feet were freezing. You can see the heater there at my feet. It was not doing much, but the plus is you get such nice control on the cans in the winter. Love it. So it makes it worth it. I also really took my time on the cheeks to blend them properly. I did them a few times, not because I messed anything up, but just I really wanted to be smooth. And because it was a bit tricky between the orange, the dark brown, the mid brown, the beige, and then the highlights on top, there was quite a bit to it. And sometimes you just need to take it a bit slower and take your time. I guess sometimes I rush and I end up having to redo the thing. Today I sort of took my time and painted faster. Oh, I really like this. This is a Formentera. It's kind of like, on the camera it looks blue, but it's a turquoise color. This is a tricky one. Whenever you're adding mess on the piece like this, it's easy to overdo it. So I was taking my time, putting a bit, stepping back, going back and forth. The workshop is a bit of a mess because it's a work in progress, but more videos coming through with different sort of styles. I'll let you know what's happening soon. But as it went here, it started to work alright. I changed the tones on the fingers because I wasn't loving it. And then near the end I covered everything, or most of the fingers. And I was being really careful because I didn't want to have to redo everything. And once everything is pretty much done, then I'm keeping the highlights and the shadows for the very end. In this case, the highlights. Then in a bit, I go over with some transparent black. So at the moment, this is Jema Brown. And in a bit, I'm adding transparent white and transparent black. That's transparent black. I've said many times before, either use one or the other, don't use both. So if you want to use transparent white and transparent black, be careful not to mute your colors too much. In this case, I needed to because the glasses were too bright. But if you use both at the same time, do keep that in mind. I really like the way it came along. It's the first piece I did of this year, and really liked it. I tried to make the eyes a little bit darker than needed, so then the highlights would pop even more. Make it look, a bit more eccentric than needed. I thought it was quite cool. I think this kind of complemented the messy background, the neon background. Then I'm going over with some red. Adding a bit of doodad, and that's about it. And then at the end, I just put my tag. So there you go. Hope you like it. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and I shall get to it. See you later.